Welcome back to your favorite series here on YouTube. This is my 6-deck counting shoe. As usual, both green and black are going to get 20 chips each. All right, we're going to be playing these two spots. And I am going to be just playing with one chip each, but I would encourage you guys to have your own chips maybe and to raise and lower your bets along with the true count as I put the cards in a discard tray over there. I do have this stacked a little bit positive here at the beginning, but to randomize it, we're going to give the first deck or so, deck and a half, maybe a shuffle. All right, we can even cut it if that makes you feel better about yourself, but we're going to put it into the shoe over here. I also have about one deck cut off at the end before the cut card. And so let me throw this into the shoe and we will get started. All right. Okay, we're gonna play through this whole thing. You guys try to keep the count. All right, here we go. First hand, ready, get set, and let's go. All right, looks like the dealer has a 7 in this case, so let's go with an 18 versus a 7. Again, I'm gonna be calling out the game. I'm not counting, you are, so be sure that you're doing that correctly. All right, this is 18 versus 7 is gonna be a stand. What about a 9 versus a 7? Common misconception is to double this, but we are not going to double. We're just gonna hit it like normal. And now you have a soft 20, very nice. Okay, so we can stand on that. Dealer has 17, so we can start off with a couple wins there. Very good. All right, as usual, I am going to be putting the discard tray over here in the bottom corner, and in the opposite corner, about every 5th round, I'll put the running count. If you don't want to see that, you can kind of enlarge the screen a little bit so that is out of your view. Also, if this is too fast or too slow for you, feel free to go to the settings there on YouTube and adjust those. If you need to have it faster or slower, do what you got to do, all right? This is a soft 15 versus a dealer's 2. What is the correct decision here? This is actually going to be a hit. All right, so now you have a soft 19. Over here, a 16 versus a 2 is going to be a stand. Dealer has a 4, 14, 15, and too many. Okay, so both of those were wins again. That's a great way to start off with a couple wins. All right, and let me stack those up for you and we'll get on to the next one. All right, next hand, it looks like we have, oops, a 5 for the dealer. That's going to be good because we're going to stand against 18 versus the dealer's 5. And over here at 5 is going to be a hit, and a 15, we can also stand on that to see if we can bust the dealer. They have 14. Oh, 21. So I got to take those from you this time, but last couple we won, so it's not too terrible. Okay, get another chip out there. Again, if the count is starting to rise as you're playing at home with your own chips, remember to raise and lower those with the true count. All right, what about 11 versus 9? This, of course, is going to be a double down. Ooh, now you have 15. Over here, a 20 is going to be a stand. Dealer has 18. So I got to take the 2 blacks. However, the 20 for green was a winner. All right, next hand. Looks like it's going to be a 16 versus the dealer's 10. All right, now again, in a positive running count, you would stand here against the dealer's 10. Let me check for blackjack first. No blackjack. However, since I'm playing perfect basic strategy this whole time, I am going to hit this, but if you need to make that different decision on your own, go ahead and do so. All right, and we get 20, so I'll stand on that. Over here, a pair of 2s is not split against a 10. This is just a hit. 14, another hit, and 19. Now you can stand. Dealer has 18. So both of those are going to be winners. Congratulations. Again, if you stood on this and you did not have the 4, that would be a loser. So be careful if you make the correct deviation, if it was positive, that you play that correctly. All right. Next hand. Man, another 5. Hey, look at that, blackjack. 5 for the dealer though. So first off, that is a $100 chip. So I'm going to give you $150 since our table pays 3 to 2. Never play tables that do not pay 3 to 2. 6 to 5 tables are the biggest ripoff in all of casinos. Okay. Also, if you ever find a 2 to 1 table, absolutely play that. I think you have an edge off the top, but those are pretty rare. What about a 17 versus a dealer's 5? In fact, they're so rare. I've only seen them when they run special promotions. You would not normally ever see that. Okay, anyway, 17 versus dealer's 5 is going to be a stand. Can we bust the dealer this time? They have 14. There you go, 23, too many. So get a green chip there. All right, but when they do run those promotions, they are nice. Okay, any blackjack this time? Nope. All right, what about a 12? This is going to be a hit. 16, again, that same deviation from earlier. If the count is positive, you'll want to stand on this. I'm playing perfect basic strategy though, so I'm going to hit. And now I have a 19. So now I'll stand. Soft 16 is going to be a hit. And now you have a 20, so you can stand there. Dealer has 12, 14, and 24. So 2 wins there for green and black. Congratulations. All right. Ooh, insurance. So again, if the count is a +3 or higher, a true count of +3 or higher, you would want to take insurance here. And all right, insurance is closed and there is no blackjack. So now you have to think, do a pair of 4s split against an ace? No, a pair of 4s only split against 5 and 6. So this is going to be treated like an 8 and we're going to hit it. All right, now you have 17, you can stand. 16 versus the dealer's ace. There are deviations for this hand as well. However, I'm going to hit, playing perfect basic strategy. Now I have a 19. You can stand on that. Dealer has a 18. Okay, so let's see. This was a 17. Got to take the black one, but this was a 19. So green won. Green always does a little better than black, it seems like, in these, but I'm sure it's just coincidence. The math, of course, is the exact same. All right, any blackjack here? No, there is not. So a soft 16 is going to be a hit. A hard 16, we've had that several times now. So I'm just going to be playing perfect basic strategy. 17, though, we can stand. A soft 19 is going to also be a stand. Dealer has 13 and 23. Very good. A couple wins. Seems like the last couple I've played, when I'm just betting with 1 chip each, I know that doesn't give you a very accurate count of what you're actually winning and losing when you are raising and lowering your bets, because when you have the advantage, you should be having more bets out there, or more chips, I should say. And when you don't, then your bet would be the same as mine at that minimum. But anyway, hopefully we can get a win today, just outright with playing 1 chip. Anyway, let's go with this. An 11 versus a 6. Actually, both these hands, 11 and a 9 versus a 6, are both going to be double downs. All right, so you get 1 each. Nice, 21. And over here, we get an 18. Dealer, can we bust them? They have 15, 16, and too many. Very good. So we get a couple blacks and a couple greens. It's a nice way to double up some chips there. All right. Also, as you do this, hopefully you enjoy the, good luck on the ace. Hopefully you enjoy the camera angle down the bottom of a discard tray. Right now it looks like there's slightly less than 2 decks in there. So use that to your advantage. Really try to train your eye as you go. If you need to go back and watch these videos and kind of count the number of cards that come out, that might be a good indication to see exactly where we're at in the deck. But do what you have to do to train your eye with the discard tray. All right, anyway, sorry, I should offer insurance first. And again, if the count is a +3 or higher, you'd want to take insurance. And in this case, there is no blackjack. All right, what about a soft 17 versus the dealer's ace? This is going to be a hit. All right, then you have 15 hits, 25. Okay, a 13 is going to be a hit. 16, there are deviations there, but I'm going to be hitting, playing perfect basic strategy. Now you have 19. Dealer has a soft 17. I have to stay on that. So green, 1. Very good. I'm going to cut that in half. It's getting too tall. It's a good problem to have. Ooh, 11 versus a 10. Any blackjack first? Oh, yes. Shoot, that was going to be a double down, and this one, if the count was high enough, it might have also been, but unfortunately, dealer had blackjack. Okay. Here we go. There's a bust card for the dealer. A 12 versus the dealer's 4 is going to be a stand. A 15 versus the dealer's 4 is also going to be a stand. Dealer, has 14, and 20. So I got to take both those from you there. All right. Lost a couple in a row. Let's see if we can get a win. Another 4 for the dealer. 14s are both going to be stands. Dealer has 13 and 22. Nice. Okay. So those are both wins for black and green. There's our win we were looking for. All right, any blackjack this time? No blackjack. A 12 versus a 10 is going to be a hit. Hey, 21, nice. A 9 is going to also be a hit. And now you have a 12, that's a hit. Oof, 22, got to take that one. All right, dealer has 14, 15, 16, and 26. Black gets a win there. The chips need to kind of get going here to catch up with green. All right, a 12 versus a 10. No blackjack is going to be a hit. 20, that's a stand. A 16 is also going to be a hit. Again, we've talked about that several times. There are deviations. Oof, 23, you got to take that. All right, dealer has 20, so that is a push. All right, next hand. Whoa, high cards coming out here. Looks like the count is plummeting. But any blackjack first? No, there's not. A 19 and a 20 are both going to be stands. Dealer has 16. Can we bust? Yes, nice. Look at all those high cards. Wow. So both green and black are winners. By the way, just because the dealer bust there, if you wouldn't mind giving me a like, I think that deserves your thumbs up down at the bottom. I appreciate that. Okay, that's one of the best and easiest and free ways that you can support this channel. And by doing that, that shows me that you like this kind of content, and I will keep making these 6-deck videos for you, trying to do one about every week here. Okay, soft 20 versus the dealer's 10 is going to be a stand, no blackjack. 16 versus 10, man, we've had that about 5 times now. It's going to be a hit for me. Again, you might be standing on that. Okay, and unfortunately we busted there. Dealer, though, has 18, so the 20 was a winner. Black is definitely catching up to green now. All right, insurance. If the count is +3 or higher, you'd want to take that. And hopefully you did if it was high enough because they had it. All right, again, I'm not counting, so I'm not quite sure what the count is, but I'll check it in post-production. But unfortunately, got to take those from you. All right. Man, another ace. Goodness. Insurance again. No blackjack this time. 12 is going to be a hit. And 20, we can stand there. A pair of 7s. Are we going to split these? No, you only split 7s 2 through 7, so this is just a hit. All right, now you have 20 as well. So a couple 20s. Let's see if we can win those. Dealer has a soft 17. Got to stand on that since we're playing an S17 table. Okay. Let me know down in the comments. Do you guys play mainly S17 or H17 games? Just out of curiosity. I think I asked that last week and no one responded, so still don't know the answer to that question. I'll keep asking. All right, a 20 versus a 2 is going to be a stand. A 16 is also a stand. Dealer has 12 and 22. There you go. That's why you stand on that. A couple wins in a row here. Not bad. All right, 19 versus an 8 is a stand. A 14, however, we do have to hit. Now you can stand with the 18. Dealer has 11. Uh-oh, 21. Man, seems like once a video that happens. But that's why when we get 11s, we want to double down. Same idea for the dealer. When they get 11s, it's good for them. Okay. Dealer, or not dealer, you have 20. We're going to stand there. What about 10 versus a 7? This one is going to be a double. And now you have 18. Nice. Not bad, right? By the way, do you ever split 5s? No, you don't. You treat them like a hard 10, and a 10 versus a 7 is going to be a double down. All right, dealer has 17, so we got a couple of wins. Nice job. There we go. Oops. Oh my goodness. I could never be a dealer. I am throwing things around here. So my apologies, but pretty good at playing though. Hey, blackjack. Speaking of, pretty good at playing. All right, very good there. That's going to be another 150. In fact, as I give that to you over here, I'm going to take these 4 greens and color those up I don't like messing with the greens, so we'll make some change. Oops, that's the wrong color. Congratulations on the blackjack. All right, hopefully you're counting those as they come into the discard tray. 19 versus an 8 is going to be a stand. Let's see, and dealer has 17. Very good. Green is also a winner there. All right, next hand. Ooh, here we go. 11 versus a 10. No blackjack. That's going to be a double down. Can we get a 10 like the dealer did? No. No, we cannot. All right, so that's going to be a 14. Over here, a 9 versus a 10 is a hit. Now you have 16. That's a hit. And too many. Shoot. Okay, and dealer had 20. So I got to take both the blacks as well. Not a very good hand there. Let's see if we can get one back. Whoa, more high cards coming out. All right, any blackjack? Nope, not this time. A 12 is going to be a hit. 17 you can now stand. A 14 is a hit. 15 hit. And 18 now you can stand. So a 17 and 18, but dealer has 19. Beat you by 1 and 2 respectively. All right, that's a couple losses in a row. Come on now, let's get one back. Try to end positive here. Let's say we got a little ways to go yet. 15 versus an 8 is a hit. 20, now you can stand. A soft 14 is a hit. Now you have 13 hits. 23. Too many. All right, and dealer had 15 and 25. So black got one. Is black gonna beat green this time? Who knows? Not me, because I shuffled. All right. A 20 is going to be a stand. Now, there are deviations to split this if the count is +6 or higher. However, when you split 10s, you are just screaming to the pit staff that you are a card counter or an idiot, and idiots don't always play very good. So split that at your discretion. Again, only if the count is +6 or higher. 17, however, only one correct decision here. That is to stand. Dealer has 10. Ooh, 21. Gotta take those. All right, like I said, let's get some wins. There's a 3. That's kind of a bust card for the dealer. 12 versus a 3, however, playing perfect basic strategy is going to be a hit versus a 3. 22. 20, however, is going to be a stand. Dealer has 10 and 20, so that's a push. Better than losing. All right, any insurance? Insurance is open. If the count is +3 or higher, you want to take that. All right, no blackjack, so a 12 is going to be a hit. Now you can stand on a 19. A 13 is also a hit. 23. Too many. Dealer has a soft 17. It's like the third soft 17 this round. So let me get you there. Also, I was watching one of those videos back that I made a while back, and one time I totally paid out of your own stack. So as a dealer, there's a reason why I don't touch your chips usually. Now, no one's here in my basement playing with me, so I have to in this case, but at the tables, it gets a little confusing if I were to do all of it. But I'm doing my best for you here. I know you like these videos. All right, 10 versus a 10. Any blackjack first? No, there is not. This is going to be a hit. If the count is a +4 or higher, there are deviations to double down, but we're just going to hit this. 19, now you can stand. A 13 is a hit. 16, again, if the count is positive, you would stand. I'm playing perfect, though, so that is going to be perfect base strategy. So I'm going to hit and get 21. Dealer has 16 and too many. There you go. There's some wins. Nice table win there. Late in the shoe. Congratulations. Oof. Insurance. All right. And yes, there is blackjack there. So if you took it, you would break even. But I do not know what the count is, so I'm going to take chips on that one. But if you need to play it where the count was a +3 or higher, then you do that. All right, I'll go back in post-production and check it out. Speaking of, though, this is the cut card. So we'll play out this one and then we'll be done for today. There's a nice hand, soft 19. You can stand on that against the dealer's 3. A 12 versus a 3 is going to be a hit. Oof, I got to end on a 22. That's no fun. All right, and dealer has 6, 11, and 18. So this was a 19, so I think black does win. All right, that's like the first time in 4 or 5 videos that we've won on a win, or ended on a win, I should say. All right, before I get to the count, where I count through these, let me first just real quick count up your chips for you. All right, looks like black gained 6 chips there and green gained 4 chips, or came out positive if you're just playing with 1 chip each, but hopefully the count was rising a little bit where you were able to do better than me, where you would, raise your bets with the true count. All right, the count itself, let's see here. We have D1, D2, D1, 0, D1, D2, D1, 0, 1, 0, D1, D2, D3, D2, D3, D2, D1, 0, D1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, and 6. So it was at a +6, which means we ended at a -6 there at the end. So all those 16s that I was hitting, you probably did the right thing. All right. Hopefully you guys like this. If you did, again, please leave a thumbs up. That really means a lot to me. Until next time, this is A1 Blackjack.